Good morning, kiddos. Miss Auda here. Today we're going to be working on our reading comprehension. So let's go ahead and get started. To do that, we'll open up our Google Classroom. If you have not yet accessed your Google Classroom or you don't know how, that's okay. You can just keep watching this video and I will read the passage with you. But if you do know if you do know how to access our Google Classroom using your LAUSD account and password, you will need to use this code VCD5QMQ. For those of you who are unable to access the Google Classroom, go ahead and keep watching the video and read along with me. So our article for today, our text for today is Friends Don't Let Friends Fight. That's the title of our article. And I notice above the article is a photograph with a caption. So I look and I notice these children are wearing bracelets with different colors, and it looks like there are words on these bracelets. So I'd like you to take a few seconds and just notice what it says on the bracelets. Care, listen, calm, include. Here is a picture of a young lady holding a poster. You have the power. Stop bullying. A bullying prevention peer education program. So I learned a lot from just looking at the photograph. I learned that they're talking to children about bullying and stopping it. It looks like these children are wearing bracelets that have positive messages. So let's read the caption. In seed group schools, seed students distributed wristbands with anti-conflict slogans to their classmates. That's this one right here. That's the wristband. And anti-conflict means trying to not have any problems. Slogans are these little sayings. They're basically peaceful saying. Anti-conflict means peaceful. Students at other schools have made magazines to educate their peers about bullying. So this must be the magazine about bullying or anti-bullying. So let's go ahead and start reading. Friends don't let friends fight. That kind of makes sense after looking at the caption and the photograph above. A new study indicates that well-connected students may hold the key to stopping school conflict. I wonder what it means to be well-connected. Scientists predicted that students would pick up on anti-conflict messages delivered by their own classmates more than teachers or other adults. Oh, that makes sense. It says that students would pick up on anti-conflict messages. Would pick up on means they would listen to it more, listen to messages if the message is delivered or is given by a classmate. They'll listen to their classmates more than their teachers or other adults. Scientists worked with students in 56 middle schools in the United States to find out which students had the most social connections. Students were asked to list the classmates they would most likely spend time with. Scientists predicted that highly connected students would have greater power over the social behavior of others. So it looks like they went to 56 middle schools in the United States and they wanted to find out which of the kids or which of the students have a lot more connections with other students. Social connections means they're more relatable, they talk to other students more, or other students like to spend time with them more. Students were asked to list the classmates, so they made a list of classmates that they like to spend time with. So the scientists made a prediction that students who are highly connected, students that kids like to spend more time with, have a lot of power other people's behavior. So you really need to watch out who you hang out with. Interesting. In half the schools in the study, researchers randomly picked groups of students to act as seeds. Oh, look at this. This is in quotation. I think thinking they're using this word seeds to mean something other than a seed you plant. The rest of the schools were the control group. The seeds discussed problems they had noticed at their schools with scientists. They came up with anti-conflict slogan to share online and created posters. Oh, I see. So here it says when they went to the 56 schools, only half of the schools that they looked at, they picked group of students to act like their startup, the seed to their idea. They they planted these students, not like in the ground, but they gave them ideas as to how to solve problems and create anti-conflict slogan. That means to create peaceful slogan like we see on these bracelets. Schools with seed groups reported that conflict behavior went down by an estimated 30%. Oh, so the schools with the kids that the scientists talked to, the conflict behavior, meaning problem behavior, went down by 30%. Students, or estimated 30%. Students who interacted with seed students saw their schools as less welcoming of conflict. This was especially true for seed students who had a lot of friends. So students who spent time with the kids that the scientists talked to saw that the school don't like problems. So then that's true. They found that it was true for the kids with a lot of friends. The results of the study argue for a new means of ending conflict in schools. So this study came up with a different solution on how to end problems or conflict in schools. Students, especially those with strong social pull, could be the answer. So students, especially the ones who have a lot of friends or are likable or kids like to spend time with them, could be the answer. So here is a graph, a bar graph that is that's titled "Conflict in Seed Group Schools." So it's the number of problems in the group where the scientists talk to students, in the schools where the scientists talk to students. So the total number of reports of student conflict in 2012, before the scientists spoke to the students, the conflict were at 2,695. And after the study, a year later, it went down to 2012. So scientists used reports of student conflict from the 49 schools that provided them to determine the results of the anti-conflict messages in schools with seed groups. Why only 49 and not 56? Remember, it said 56. I think it's because they only have that many schools that provided them feedback. Interesting. All right, so we'll go ahead and answer some questions. We'll do that by going to Google Form. Again, if you do not have access to the Google Classroom, what you can do is get a piece of paper and pencil and write down your answer. Click pause after each question and then click play again to continue. How is the title of this passage connected to the results of the study? So how does the title tell us the result of the scientists' study? Go ahead and click pause and write your answer on a sheet of paper. All right? What did scientists predicted? Were they correct? A. They predicted that the students who other students wanted to be around would have an influence on the behavior of other students. They were correct. They predicted that the students who other students did not want to be around would have an influence on the behavior of other students. They were correct. Or C, they predicted that there is no influence on students' behavior. They were correct. So which one of these predictions was the scientist's prediction before the study, and were they correct? What do the photographs help readers understand? So taking a look at the photographs on the text, what does that help us understand? The photographs help readers understand how the SEED students spread positive messages with wristbands with anti-conflict slogans. The photographs was not helpful. Oh, sorry, that should say the photographs were not helpful. The photographs showed how colorful the wristbands were. So go ahead and click pause and write your answer. Number 4. What is the author's message to readers? Go ahead and click pause and write your answer. All right. If you have any questions, you can always reach me, 4th graders, at 11 o'clock every day on Zoom. So the way you will do that is you will go to my website. I will put a link in the description below. And you'll go to my website, click grade 4, and click Zoom. And it says Zoom meetings for 4th graders will be Monday through Friday from 11 o'clock to 11:30 a.m. So if you click Zoom, you're going to see me at 11 o'clock and you can ask me questions then. Okay? All right, good luck. Bye.